Alright guys, so right now we in the BMW, the M5. I got my Chrysler at the back at Gearhead. Like I said last video, we had a fuel pump booster inside in the Chrysler 300 Hellcat. And I really didn't like the fuel pump booster too much, so we ended up changing the fuel pump. And you know, my options were twin or triple, so I went with the best, the triple. And that way I could be set up for E85 if I ever want to do that. So we're going to do that. We're going to set up a triple pump. He's installing it now. And he's installing the lines and the fuel pump. And then we're going to do E85 and 93. We're going to have two tunes where I can switch back and forth. Obviously, if I'm on 93, it's going to be 950 horsepower like it was in the last video. But if I go on E85 and I put that tune in and I fill it up with E85, I automatically get like at least 80 to 100 horsepower wheel horsepower. So we'll be at about 1100 horsepower when it comes back. But yeah, this video is going to be mainly about this BMW. It's an M5. It's a 2019. I've had it for about 2 years now. Honestly, I love it. It's the best. It has a lot of good, you know, dynamics in it. It handles good. Best thing about it, my favorite thing about this car is that you can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive whenever you want, just with a click of the button. You can do it at a dead stop. You can do it while you're driving. We got here two buttons. We got the paddle shifters back here. And then we got two red buttons, M1 and M2. Now these are just modes. You can set them up and customize them how you want, you know. So I can make this one rear-wheel drive and this one all-wheel drive, or I can, you know, do it vice versa. Obviously I do the M1. Look at this right now. When I press it, it's gonna go right here. It'll say four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive sport means that it's rear-wheel drive bias, so it's a little bit, you know, more power in the rear. I could do it four-wheel drive altogether, where it's, you know, straight all-wheel drive, but I like it more in the four-wheel drive sport, you know. And then whenever I want, I can go to M2, click it twice, confirm, and then it goes straight to two-wheel drive now. So it's a cool thing. It's a cool feature, you know. If you ever want to fishtail, or you want to burn out, or you want to do something like that, it's fun. You can just put it in two-wheel drive. But if you want to go race somebody off a dig or anything like that, you switch it right back to you know, four-wheel drive. And that's my favorite thing about it. I wish they made the Hellcat like that, blowing people's fucking doors off if I had the Hellcat all-wheel drive. But this is a 4.4 twin-turbo V8, about 620 horsepower. And I'm gonna pull up to the gas station and show you guys the outside of it a little bit, and then talk about it a little bit more on the outside. And then we're gonna go for a little drive and do a little spin with it. Plant right here, 4.4 twin turbo, powered by, of course, famous Germans. Best to do it. This engine is pretty cool because you know, the setup now, what they do is they're putting the turbos, they're putting the twin turbos right on top, in between the V, almost like how the superchargers are. But literally, if I pull out this top right here, you'll see that the turbos are sitting right there like a supercharger. So it's a, you know, it's pretty cool. It's something new that BMW started doing, and I like it. I think it's some really good engineering, and I've had the car for about two and a half years, and honestly, a lot of people say BMW is problematic, but this car hasn't really given me any problems at all, and it's been really consistent. The power on it, I love it, and the best thing about it is the handling, which I'm about to show you guys in a few seconds. one person in the back, my cousin, and we got, you know, my cameraman, my boy Paz in the front. So, you know, it might not be the quickest, but it's still gonna be fast as fuck, I'll tell you that. Let's go. Ain't no peeling out, straight traction, 80, 90, 100. Like nothing. Well, I know I just did like 0 to 60 in probably 3 seconds, so that's fast as fuck. And when those turbos kick in, boy, I tell you, man, I got a Hellcats and all that, but this thing got 600 something horsepower, and my Hellcat 950 or more, you know, and I swear to God, this thing still feels fast as fuck. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what, you know, traction and just smart power could do, you know. This car is just, I always tell people, what, you know, when they ask me, you know, what car do I like better, or what's the difference, I always tell them it's just BMW is just smart power, and then the other car is just muscle, you know. It just unleashes everything at the same time, and it spins and it just goes crazy, you know, the Hellcat. But this one is just like, it's like engineered to just put that power down on the ground and just stick and just go, you know. I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's a cool car to have, and it's fun. The best thing about it is driving it in the rain, because it rains a lot down here in Miami, and the Hellcat is not a car you want to drive in the rain. This is definitely a fun car to drive in the rain, because you don't have to go slow. You can go fast, and it sticks. You'll literally pass people flying, you know, and everybody has to go slow, but this car is like made for that, and it's cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great car. It's a great car, for sure.